Hello everybody and welcome to the Sovereign Village Project. I'm sure you're about to see a slurry of content from the creators here on this platform about YouTube's announcement that they will be censoring any information that does not comply with their version of the election narrative. And I'm sure there'll be a lot of anger over that and things, but we all know what YouTube is. We're here on the enemy's platform. This is the technocratic enemy, and they have an agenda for us, and they're all together in on it. We know it's not conspiracy or theory anymore. It's blatantly obvious, and it's open. If you doubt me, go onto the IMF website and look at the great you-know-what, and see what they have to say about their agenda for us. They don't want us to own anything. They want us to be enslaved in their smart cities. Go on the United Nations website and then look around at how YouTube and Facebook and the social media giants and Google and all of those folks are acting in a manner that will produce their desired outcome of us enslaved to them. So it's no longer time to worry about this, and it's no longer time for me to try to prove it to you. It's blatantly obvious, and you know in your heart what's going on. So instead, let's get excited, because right now, it's time to build. I'm here on the Marathon Acre site, and we're building this house, we're building this homestead, we're building our community, and we're building our sovereignty. Now is the time to build independence and sovereignty in every aspect of your life. And that ranges from literal physical places to grow food and be independent and to keep safe. But it also means online. For example, I'm going to be very soon starting to withdraw my content from YouTube, and I'm going to start putting it on things like BitChute and my own website, sovereignvillageproject.com. And I'm really going to just continually improve all of my systems outside of that and reduce my dependence on these technocratic, petty tyrants. And it's exciting. There's no reason to be dismayed or disheartened about this, because we're in a time of creativity. When in history has resistance been so fun and exciting? Now is the time when you get to go out and find a piece of land, get your finances straight, and no matter how small that piece of land is, there's land in Arkansas for $500, by the way. It's time to get that, get out there, build your employment sovereignty, get it so you don't need an employer, because soon they're going to force things upon you, just like they did with the compliance device, and just like some employers are going to do with the injection. It's your chance to start building a system in your life away from all of that. And it's exciting. It's a tremendous opportunity. Rarely have we had the opportunity to do this in human history. Most of the time, all of the land was already locked up by the feudal lords, whereas here, it's not. I mean, we've never been in anything except a feudal system. America is no exception. A republic is just another word for feudalism, except that they use the illusion of democratic process to get what they want from you. So let's move forward and create the things that are necessary to build better lives for ourselves. Let's be the strong people in this feudal system. Let's be the ones who don't oppress others, who don't inflict our agenda or enslave other folks. Let's be the ones that stand together as communities and say no to the tyrants. And the way we're going to do that is self-sufficiency. We're not going to be able to say no unless we are utterly undependent on them. So let's start doing that. That's what this channel is about. That's what so many channels are about. There's so many great homesteading and permaculture channels out there, and there's so many methods of doing this. All it takes is just starting to do it. If you are dead broke and trapped in a dead-end job, you're in a perfect position. You've got very little to lose. Even if you're deeply in debt, you can scrape together $500 and you can buy an RV lot in Arkansas. And you can find a job there if you have to, or get some self-employment, or start growing some vegetables. You can start to do your escape from this system. It's not easy, it's hard, but everything is hard. I'll tell you what's hard is going into a smart city and being enslaved in their system for the rest of your life. That's hard, and that's unpleasant. So let's get excited. Let's build amazing things. Let's build sovereignty in employment, in food, in healthcare, in protection of our families and our homesteads. Let's free ourselves from the beast that is the government, and that is these technocratic corporate conglomerations. We don't need to be a part of that anymore. We don't need their hospitals. We don't need their charity. We don't need their stimulus checks. We don't need their artificial money that's propped up by violence and coercion. We don't need any of it. It's a lie. If you believe you need any of it, you have bought the propaganda, and it's time to unbrainwash yourself. And this is how you unbrainwash yourself. You get into the woods, you get your hands in the soil, you start growing things, you realize that you can make life come out of the ground, or you can aid life in coming out of the ground. You can make your own food, you can make your own medicines. And when we come to things that are hard to make, like real big healthcare systems, that's when community starts. There's people working very hard on these solutions. There's a lot of crypto-anarchists that are working very hard to remove fiat currency. There's people working very hard to make open source diagrams and information on how to build things like tractors and things like that. We are moving towards a place where we will decentralize and we won't need anything. We will simply rob the power from the state peacefully and through peaceful, passive resistance. And this resistance is beautiful and it's fun and exciting. Look, I'm in the sunshine. I'm growing food. I'm on my own land. I'm happy. This is the future. The future doesn't lie in those nightmarish hellscapes of smart cities that they're building. You don't want to be there. If you do, more power to you. You'll have a nice, easy time because you're not going to have to resist. That's great for you, but I can tell you it's not going to end well because they don't need you anymore. They need very few humans at this point because of AI and advances in technology. So if they're keeping you around on your UBI, it's basically as a source of entertainment. But all that aside, get out here and let's build some great things. This is a great way to live, and you can do it. Anybody, at least in America, anybody can jumpstart this and start doing this and building sovereignty and building an independent, liberty-focused, free life. Let's live free, let's die free, let's have a good time doing it, everybody. Stay safe, stay well, and be free.